Hi, welcome to today's Talk of the Town. I'm Sandy Benson. Reverend Dr. Nanette Pearson, founder and director, and Rod Cassavant, board member and run organizer for the Sandalwood Community Food Pantry, dropped by today's show to ask for our support for the 3rd annual Sandalwood Run for Hunger. Welcome. Welcome to the show.
So
I can't believe it's almost another year already and
Amazing.
that we're looking at the 3rd annual. How fabulous.
Wonderful.
So, Nanette, tell us a little bit about the Sandalwood Community Food Pantry.
Well, for those who don't know about it, it'll be 9 years, February 17, 2009, that I opened the doors at Sandalwood Terrace.
Yes.
Yeah, fed 5 families. Today we're feeding over 800 families throughout the year, and our mission is to nourish the bodies, minds, and spirits of all who hunger. We go to the people. I live with them. We start with what they know, build on what they have, and when we finish the job we intend to do, we'll hear them say, "Yahoo! Well done!"
Yeah.
So
yeah, you do a fabulous job, both of you.
Thank you.
So, what made you decide to have a Run for Hunger, and tell us a little bit about how local businesses and organizations can help sponsor it?
Well, you know, it goes back now a couple of years. It is amazing that here we're on our 3rd one, because it's been a wonderful stretch here since we had our first one just a couple of years ago. We made the decision, Sandy, and you remember a lot of this.
I do.
Because we decided, as Nanette shared, after being here for multiple years, we had moved several times. And we said, that's just not the right thing to do for our people. We're in a different location every couple of years. And we said, you know, there's a lot of people on the island that we can help that we aren't necessarily. So there's this opportunity to be more permanent, have a place of our own. And that was the impetus for the first Run for Hunger. And here we are in our 3rd. So it's really all about having a long-term presence on the island to help more people. And I have to say, we're just humbled and amazed continuously about what's happened since that first one a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Both in terms of the awareness of the pantry,
Sure.
the amount of support, and just the number of folks who are involved in this run, both as sponsors and participants.
And where will you be having the run? Where did you select to have the run?
Well, where we decided the first year is where we have stayed, and we're just thrilled that it's come about in such a good fashion. Fish Hall Creek Park is now the Mitchellville Freedom Park, and we feel like that was the appropriate place in our first year, and it's still absolutely the right place. Why? Because it's really symbolic of what this is all about. It's, you know, the site of our first freed slave community in the country. It's where a lot of our people, our clients, live in that area. And I think the comments we've received since the first year, last year, and I'm sure we'll hear it again for those who have come for the first time or return participants, it's a beautiful, wonderful, unique setting, because you're on roads and you run in the community of people we serve. You're on trails, you go out to the beach, and just the whole experience, even without anything else, it'd be a wonderful event just for that. But of course, there's a lot more to it.
Right.
And also we feel like the community people will be able to really get a flavor of what Mitchellville Freedom Park is about, because we serve out of Queen Chapel AME, which is again a historic church, and where I actually minister at with Reverend Alston. And it'll be an opportunity for people who've never seen that area to see these are the people we love, our Gullah Geechee people, people that came from Defusky. There are quite a few of the amount of people we feed and serve at the food pantry.
And so how can the community come together to make this 3rd annual run a great success, make a difference for the lives of our neighbors?
Well, I think there's a couple of ways to do it, and I have to mention that South Carolina Aquarium is our title sponsor again.
Okay.
They have been a wonderful supporter, and I think they lead by example in this whole thing in terms of their active participation in this event, our community, and their support. So how can folks be involved? You know, the first year, I think we were taken aback for a new event that we had so many sponsors and supporters, and that has continued. We had over 30 in year 1. The same thing happened last year. We're off to a terrific start again with multiple sponsors supporting this. So and there's opportunities all the way through January, early February to support the event, actually through February as a sponsor. As a participant, you know, we had a big crowd year 1 from 20 plus states, the same thing last year, and we anticipate the same. So you can go right to our website, Sandalwood Run for Hunger, and it's an easy sign up. You get a shirt, and you get to be part of all the wonderful festivities of the morning.
And we thank you both for joining us. Come back in the new year. We can talk a little bit more about it and the date and the specifics, and we appreciate what you're doing for the community.
We
Thanks,
thank
Sandy.
you. Thank you
We
for
will.
your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.